What will you be reincarnated as? Reincarnation is not something that many people believe in, but if you're one of the few who thinks this may not be your first life, or that you're going to come back as something else, then keep reading. Reincarnation is the belief of one soul being reborn in a new body. Whether some memories or remnants of your past life will be present is up for speculation, but the gist is that you get to have a new life. Must be another country, with a different gender, maybe even as another creature. Yeah, I've heard of reincarnation. It's obviously it's quite popular in Buddhism. It's very interweaving their beliefs that you will be reincarnated. I would like to think that it's real. Obviously, it's a human thing to do, but I quite regularly think of what happens after you die. And I've always liked the idea of reincarnation, that sort of like ever-flowing kind of thing of it. It's like death just being the start of something new. I like it. I like the idea of it. I wouldn't say I believe in it. Like I'm not like, yeah, that's gonna happen. When I die, that's what's gonna happen. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's gonna maybe just be weird. I might just stop. Yeah, definitely like the idea of it. And I like, I mean, do me have to believe? I think my mum believes in past lives. And where like you'll have like some kind of like some conscious thought or subconscious ability that like makes you think that you maybe learned in a previous life. I can appreciate stuff like that. And, I tend not to actually turn my nose about it. Like if you do strongly believe that it exists, then I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. It's not hurting anybody. So what would I be incarnated as? I don't know. It'd be cool to become a creature. I mean, yes and no. Depends on what you become back as, I guess. But yeah, this should be interesting. Obviously, the fun thing with this is you never know how limited the options are. So is it just human and then cat, dog, tiger, eagle, wolf, etc.? I don't know. Or does it go like pretty wide with it? I don't know. So we'll see. Oh, here we go. Which of these words describes you? Patient, loyal, intelligent, hard-working. Inspired from there's a tree. Fran is a motherfucking tree. That is correct. Patient, intelligent, loyal. Oh, I wouldn't call myself hard-working at all. Loyal's pretty good. And then the most loyal to myself, which is a vomit-inducing statement, but it's probably the closest to what I actually do. Intelligent or patience, probably definitely the closer side of things. I'm intelligent when it comes to some things. Probably say patient out of all of these though. Intelligence definitely have gaps in my knowledge. I second guess myself a lot, sometimes I don't always come across as intelligent. I'll come across as like eager and open-minded maybe. But I'm come across as knowledgeable, intellectual and knowledgeable, or whichever phrase you want to align with that in some things, but for the most part, patience is what I have more of, especially when it comes to other things. So I'd go for patient in this one. What is your zodiac sign? Well, I mean, this one's easy. Was born in May, so we'll pick that one. There's no way for me to decide with this one. I mean, wasn't there a thing where they all moved around? But I don't know what that means. I've just always known myself as a Taurus. I'm gonna pick Taurus. So, what is most important to you? Myself, my significant other, my career, my family. Typical Taurus response. Sure. Like the idea that the finite amount of souls, so when you die, just live out the next soul's life with someone you know. Oh, I've never heard of it like that. So you become one with someone else's. soul. Yeah, I've never heard of it like that. I always just thought of it as you die and then something else is born, so then you become that thing. But no, I've never heard of it like that, where... Sorry to... I don't mean to dumb down your theory, but like, kind of quantum leaping, isn't it? You kind of taking over someone that already exists kind of thing, and you're living out with them. Yeah, I never thought of it like that. If I had a feeling you met someone before, or maybe have a yearning for a place you've never been to. Yeah, I get that. Well, that's good. Again, this is why, like, because at the end of the day, no one truly knows. There's people that speculate. There's people that charge to speculate. But you never truly know. And I think the idea that could be real is just like, there's nothing wrong with believing that. I think it would be nice if it was true. And there are things like, obviously it's not evidence, but you do get that feeling. That feeling could definitely like align with something like that. Nobody knows that what's me. Oh, I don't know, because if I word it wrong, it's absolutely terrible. But I'm excited for the thought of it, not in the sense of I'm going to rush to find out to satisfy my own curiosity. I more mean like I am just really intrigued by the whole thing, and that's why any kind of theory of what happens afterwards. Ghosts is a bit of a different thing, because obviously that's people experience it now and they go very hard on what they believe in with it. I'm not saying ghosts don't exist, and they maybe exist in a totally different way to what people describe them as, or at least the way popular culture describes them as. But then there are people that have experienced them that just can't explain stuff, and that's what they align it with, and that's fine. But yeah, I'm very intrigued in what happens after death. Not enough to go and find out early, but I'm intrigued all the same. But yeah. Most important to me, it's not my career. That's why I gotta go scrambling. Is that an energy that can't be created or destroyed when someone dies? The energy needs to go somewhere. Yeah, it's probably the broadest way that could be grounded in some reality. And then ghosts just left of it. Yeah, that's what their effects on like electromagnetic fields and all that. Ever heard the phrase, he who's afraid to die is afraid to live? I haven't heard that phrase, but it definitely makes sense. If you wrap yourself in it, if you keep yourself in a bubble all your life, you're not actually living. Yeah, it makes sense. I'd agree with that. I don't know how to answer this one. Technically, I'd say myself. But if I was like that, I'd look after myself way more than I currently do. Way more. Maybe family, but how family orientated am I? No, I think the answer's me. It's not because I'm a bad person, it's just... How to not sound like a dickhead? I'm just going to put the shovel down, I think. I don't really know how to answer this one. I'd say it's a pretty level playing field, because obviously I care the way people think about me, and obviously I do love people and family. Is this going dead again? I don't know if it is dead. I'm just waiting because it currently says 0 and my frame's dropped. Right, I think I'm back now. There we go, I think I'm back. I don't know if it's OBS or Twitch or both, but and it's done it again. What is causing that? Even that hasn't worked, that makes me think it's... Right, are we actually back? Thank you, Luna was here for the follow, but I've got a feeling you might be a bot. Feel free to say hi, but I've got a feeling you're a bot. Alright, are we actually back now? Right, no one breathe, because fucking changing of the wind seems to freaking knock this thing off today. I'll keep an eye on the resume. Right, okay, what was I saying? Ipsy saying you're allowed to pick yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose that shows how much I care, because to me it comes across as dickish, but at the same time you should always look after yourself. Put yourself first and all that stuff. So yeah, I am going to say myself. It's not like I don't like anybody else, it's just I do try to make a point of making sure I'm happy with my decision. Are you more of an introvert or extrovert? Never heard of ambivert, but that would be interesting. Me, absolute introvert. Like, absolute. Even situations where I come across, where I might come across as an extrovert, whether it's because I'm really good socially, whatever, it's just not how I am. It's just me working on it a lot, I guess. No, I would always call myself like a full-on introvert. Which of these negative traits do you possess? Impatience, hot-headedness, selfishness, and greediness. What is the exact definition of hot-headedness? It might be that one. I'm not quick-tempered. No, I'm not hot-headed. Which one of these? Because I was thinking it reacts quickly. That's what I thought, like panicking, but... Selfishness? No. Try not to be, because it's a very negative too. Greediness? I'm just fat? I don't know. My OBS is just having constant fits right now. Oh man, I want to get this done. Are we back? Can you calm down, please? I don't know if it's Twitch or if it's OBS, but it's not my internet. I can tell you now it's not my internet. I'm gonna go for greediness. I'm not selfish. I'm only slightly impatient when it's only when it comes to certain things. Hot-headedness, I'm not quick to anger. I'm sick of that going red though, so. Didn't leave for you. I don't know that's the issue. I honestly cannot tell. because all I see is that my frames drop. So technically you shouldn't be seeing anything. So I don't know. I'm gonna go greediness. Which of these words describe your usual moods? Content, happy, melancholy, energetic. I like melancholy. No, however it is viewed, well, however it is viewed live will be how it is. So those times where it drops, it'll drop like that in the VOD as well. That's the problem. It's not like I don't record, because I don't have the space to record at the same time. I'll just take the... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll do it again. We'll just fucking do it again when it's working. It's not. Which of these words describes your usual moods? Not energetic. Definitely not energetic. Happy. It's not happy. Like, just seems very vanilla. I wouldn't describe that how it is. Content and melancholy. Pensive sadness. Typically with no obvious cause. Oh shit. I think I'll choose melancholy though. Don't know if content's the right word. Shit, it'll be melancholy. Oh well. Which of these legends would you most like in your past... Which of these legends were you most like in your past life? I don't know. Is this trying to say like my previous life that I think I might have had because I believe in reincarnation, or... I don't know the ins and outs of these very much. I'd probably say Leonardo da Vinci. I like solving problems. Again, it's both of these, isn't it? Let's go for Albert Einstein, I think. Problem solving. That stuff. Just for this question, I think it means do the values. Yeah. Again, I don't know. Like, in depth very well. I'll go with Albert Einstein. How do you make decisions? Going with your gut, going what's best for me, going with your heart, going with your mind. Pretty much all the time. I'll always try and think something through first. There's some rarities where I just really want it. So then I'll go with my heart for that one. And if I'm bugging and I just have to guess, then obviously my gut, but for the most part, I think it through. I don't know what these mean. Which of the chakras are you most connected to? Third eye, throat, solar plexus, root. I don't know what these mean. You had to Google. Does that mean I'm also going to have to Google? Chakras. Root, base of spine, tailbone. Physical identity, stability, grounding. Self-esteem, confidence. Throughout communication. Intuition, imagination. Just pick one. That's right. I nearly did, to be fair. Intelligence, that was Googleable. So third eye is intuition, imagination. That's quite high on the thing. Throat is communication, which I also think is pretty good one. Solar plexus is self-esteem, confidence. No. And then root is physical identity, stability, and grounding. No. So communication or intuition? Yeah, intuition, I think. Let's go third eye, sure. Do you believe in fate? I don't know what to put for this one. Because as I've mentioned in other quizzes, I guess it does mean that. I don't know. So my theory is everything happens for a reason, even the bad stuff. And our job is to just roll with it. That's my theory. Is that considered fate? Because it's just all predetermined? I don't know if I would say predetermined. Because I'm not saying I'm going to go out and jump in front of a car to try and change my fate. It's more, everything happens for a reason. If I make a decision to go and jump in front of a car, then sure. Right, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't sure if it fell in line with, but yeah, that's fine. I would agree. Do you believe in reincarnation? I think that I do. That's a deep answer, isn't it? Maybe I have my doubts in what fate is. Yeah, actually, I think for me, it's what like where the lines are between like chaos theory basically and fate. Are they the same? Are they different? Well, that's a whole different conversation. Devil in reincarnation? No, I also have my doubts. I'd like to think it was. I'd like to think it exists, but my doubts on whether it's actually possible. Yeah. Which of these professions would you choose if you could do it all over again? Pastry chef, school teacher, personal trainer, web developer. I mean, in all honesty, web developer, just because I know how useful it would be. As much as I currently work in IT and I enjoy it. My issue is I don't have qualifications or extensive knowledge in IT to do stuff, whereas if I did web development, I'd be that next level up and I'd be able to do a lot more and I'd be in much better, like, you know, I'd be in an even better place. All the others are kind of like, never bothered about being a personal trainer. My demographic would be horrendous. School teacher, never been really fun. I'm good at teaching people, but school teacher's a bit... Pastry chef, obviously I would love to cook, I'd love to be a proper chef, but I've also heard that being a chef's really stressful. So I've never really tried to pursue it. I'm fine like trying to learn to cook at home, but I don't know, doing it professionally, I feel like there's a couple of other traits like that you've got to have to be happy with it. I wouldn't say good, but to be happy with it. I think it takes a bit. How would you like to go out? Oh shit, this is like, oh fuck. In style, quickly, painlessly, a very long time from now. Never actually thought. I've always considered the what happens when, but not the how. How would I want to die? Painlessly? I mean, like ideally a very long time from now, but if it was that, but then you're in screaming agonizing pain because you're 92 and everything hurts. No, not really. That sounds miserable. Painlessly, I think, is how I want to go. Just that kind of really. You said very long time from now. Like, it makes sense to pick that, but obviously, like, I'm having that kind of like. As someone who's not scared of death either, it's very much a case of the idea of living a long time. A lot of the conditions that are in my family line just have more of a chance of hitting me real hard, so I'd rather just have it either not before they hit, but like before they get too bad. If you were to start over, which of these cities would it be in? I mean, someone say you never know, right? Out of these, if I had to pick between just these, Texas probably. I assume I'm still a foodie in my next life. I don't know. And I'd still not want to be around two busier places. Let's go Texas. It'll be fine. Which of these items could you not live without? Video games, my laptop, my phone, my television. I mean, I hate questions like these because it just prompts people that did live without them to be like, well, I happily lived without any of these previously. So I don't know. I don't really use my laptop, obviously. My PC, I'd be a bit fucked if I didn't have now, but I never used to have one. I didn't do PC for ages. I guess video games of some kind, that would include like mobile, wouldn't it? I think for the most part, it's video games. I mean, some would argue you need a TV to play video games, but you could use a phone, so I'll say video games. Which of these things is on your bucket list? Visit the Seven Wonders, go in a hot air balloon, learn a foreign language, staying in an ice hotel. Seven Wonders not bothered about, I hate traveling. Go in a hot air balloon, be alright. No one fussed by it, but wouldn't be adverse to it. Learn a foreign language is pretty high, because I do want to get better at Japanese, can't be asked to get around to doing it. Stay in an ice hotel. Just a nice hotel would be fine for me. Not necessarily an ice one, maybe a warmer one. I don't know. I'm gonna go with learn a foreign language. That's one that is one that I've at least worked towards doing in my life at some point. So, which of these abilities would you like to have? Invisibility, flying, breathing underwater, or super strength? Good play on words. I don't even know what I said. I don't even know how it was play on words. Okay, thank you. Visibility, flying, breathing, water, super. The thing is, read minds is actually what I'd want. It's neither of these. Breathing the water is very practical. Sort of. I'd become YouTube viral, I guess. Invisibility. No. Where do I need to be invisible for? Oh. I'm so smart. Super strength would also be really good. As long as it's not like where it actually just breaks on my bones. That would be great. Flying's gotta be good, right? Like, you can just fly anywhere you want. If you had to pick any of these, I'll go flying, sure. What are you most looking forward to when you leave work? Sleeping, taking a relaxing shower, drinking a cold one, hitting the gym, sleeping. Easily sleeping. Like, I mean, all the quiz we've done now, this is pretty obvious for me, but yeah. Drinking a cold one, it's clearly alluding to alcohol. I'm not hankering for alcohol when I leave. Hitting the gym, no, and taking a relaxing shower. Nothing to choose from. If I didn't have mind reading, like the idea of just being able to go wherever you wanted. Nope. Whatever, we're back. Well, the funny thing is, literally part of my routine most commonly when I wake up as I go straight back to sleep. My body works better if I gradually wake it up. So I'll wake up, go back to sleep, wake up a bit later, maybe like turn the light on. So mine is actually go back to sleep, but it's very tactical. Honest. What time of day are you most active? Evenings. Like, well, active as in actually doing stuff, evening. I guess I work through the day, that's another thing, but probably feel better after getting out of work though, so I'll say evening. Definitely not a morning person. At night, it's give or take depending on how much sleep I want. Which of these places would you volunteer at? Animal rescue shelter, Habitat for Humanity, local library, or YMCA? Animal shelter, usually. Like animals. That's it. That's the end of that statement. Which of these holidays do you like to celebrate most? Given the rest of them are all American, I'm going to put Christmas Day. That's Memorial Day is not, which is even more proof that I don't celebrate it, so it's fine. How do you react to someone who insults you? I would return the favour, I would smack them across the face, wouldn't know what to say, I would walk away. Just walk away? Well, I don't need to rise to anything. Be fine. Your boss announces that there will be a promotion in a few months. How do you make sure that you're the one who gets it? Throw people under the bus? Stay under the radar. Battle the boss, work very hard. You don't want to stay under the radar if you want the promotion. You want to be in the radar. Work very hard. Make sure people know it. Not by flattering, not by brown nosing, and not by making other people feel. Just that's the time you actually put the work in, so that they see it. Which of these drinks would you ask for a night out? Classic Manhattan, Mojito, Chocolate Martini, Moscow Mule. I don't know what any of these are. Classic Martini? Gin? Nope. Mojito. White rum. We're getting there. No, chocolate martini's still gonna be. Oh, classic Manhattan. Moscow Mule is vodka and. The answer's fucking none of these, like, but Manhattan's not too bad. White rum and mint. Yeah, no, I'd try Mojito, I'm sure. Maybe add that over Manhattan. But Manhattan seems a bit too bitter. Manhattan is bourbon vermouth bitters. Which of these is your favourite food to eat? Spaghetti and meatballs, rotisserie chicken, steak and fries, bacon and eggs. Out of these, probably rotisserie chicken. Or spaghetti and meatballs. Or bacon and eggs. Or steak and fries. All of them? Can I have all of them right now, please? I'm very hungry. Rather hungry. I had to pick one right now. Probably the meatballs, actually. Because you can get really garlicky with spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, I'll pick that. It's like a pizza, but instead of bread, it's spaghetti. That's why I picked that one. There you go. An extremely good-looking person asks you out on a date, but you're in a relationship. What do you do? Tell them the number, tell them no, take the invitation, and walk away. Yeah, you tell them no, and you tell them why. Trevor, I've had happen to me before. I just told them no. That was hilarious. A close friend asks you for help with something, or what do you do? No, I mean, it doesn't have to be a close friend. And someone else to help them, tell them I'll be there. I'll be there a bit late. Nah, I'd help them out. It's either that or just say, no, I can't, I'm busy, kind of thing. If you were to steal something, which of these would it be? Nothing. Technology, money, clothing. See, if you're going to give me the option for nothing, I'm going to pick nothing, because I'm just too cautious. If they said if you're going to steal something and you definitely wouldn't get caught, it would be technology, because you can do... Technology always goes... Well, it doesn't always go up in price, but... Money fucking does. You would take it somewhere else. Money's also harder to get rid of. Technology is very easy to get rid of. Yeah, if it was you can steal something and you definitely won't get caught, I'd probably say technology. But it's worth money and it's easy to flip. Technology, not money, you'd have to try and launder it. And clothing, it's really resell for that much. Unless you're actually going for like really top level like brands. I'm gonna say nothing, because I'd be too cautious of getting caught. What do you do for fun? Meet up with friends, get out of town, do chores, play board games. For me, we play board games. It doesn't necessarily have to be with friends. It can be with other people. It can be with family. It can be with whatever. As long as I'm playing games, I'm usually alright. And got cat. Based on your answers, you're going to be brought back as a cat. These animals are known for being curious, patient, adventurous, and flexible. They're also very unpredictable and cunning. Also been described as being independent, but they also enjoy having company over every now and again. Meh. It's close. There's a couple of things there that I don't know if I agree with. Can't believe you got that, Jim. Curious, yes. Patient, yes. Adventurous, yeah. Flexible, can be, but for the size I am, I guess maybe I am. Unpredictable and cunning, no. Pretty sure I'm quite predictable. Cunning, yeah, you could call that. Independent, for also like having company. It's mostly right, so I'll take it. Jane got a beaver. Because the answers that you decided to go with, you're going to be resurrected as a beaver. These creatures are highly social animals who enjoy being around like-minded people. They are known for being extremely hard-working and very organised individuals who will not stop until the job gets done. A few days off won't hurt. Okay. Ipsy's got eagle. Because the answer that you've chosen, you're going to come back as an eagle. These creatures are known for being bold, brave, determined, powerful, and very confident. You see the world differently from others, and unlike many other animals, you have the ability to soar to unimaginable heights. Wow. That'll be nice. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, how do you two feel about that one? Oh yeah, Ipsy's answer's great. Love to come back as something like that. Yours is really good. It's like-minded people. You love being around like-minded people. Very organized individuals who will not stop until the job gets done. Yeah. It's definitely a big thing, quiz, yes. Very much enjoyed it. But yeah. We got Beaver too. Fantastic. Again, like-minded people. You definitely like being around like-minded people. I agree with that.